This incredible show garden has been designed by friends and garden designers Annika and Kesa. Annika and Kesa, this garden has a Nordic inspiration to it. Can you tell us about the garden and why a Nordic theme?
Well, it's a celebration and, as you say, an inspiration as well from the Nordics. We both think there is so much in the past and in history and design history as well that could be emphasized and really show the beauty of the Nordics. So we just want to kind of have a good time and show a bit of our heritage for all of you. Yeah.
So this is your cultural background as well?
Yes.
We're both born and bred in Sweden,
Yeah.
Tell me about how the plants have integrated into the design. What have you used and why?
So we very much looked into birch as you weave birch and you create baskets, you create shoes and fishing rods, like things that you used in the past, and then we wanted to bring that back into our garden with the weaving pattern, and then as well represent the birch forests in Sweden. And in Sweden, so you walk through like a birch forest and the understory is all ferns, and then you come to a little opening and where there's delicate little flowers like the anemones and the wild strawberries, and so we sort of wanted to create the feeling of a Nordic garden, but we've also used all the plants that you can use here in Australia, and all the ferns that we've used are native Australian ferns.
Tell me about the woven, is it pieces of really fine timber? Is that what's the woven at the back?
That's right, so that's called veneer.
Okay.
And we really applaud the whole team from Land Art Landscapes who have created, this beautiful garden for us. So they actually done it by hand, weaving by hand. And that's another thing that, we want to bring forward is the skills and the craftsmanship. And that's through history in Scandinavia, you don't really compromise, but you actually do pay attention to details and do the best of every material.
Yep.
So that's one of the things. And another thing is, you mentioned the tranquility, and that's something we really want to kind of show here as well in terms of relaxation and a place free from stress, like your own private place. And,
exactly.
And hence the name, A New Nordic Notes, to create your own stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can spot love hearts all over the place. Am I meant to be seeing love hearts, or what's that design element?
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful way. I think that the world needs a bit more love, right? So that's great. It actually originates, so likewise from the design history in Scandinavia. There is a very famous author called H.C. Andersen, a Danish author, and he was also very skilled in terms of paper making and crafting with paper. So in 1860 he created this sort of woven heart, and that became quite soon a tradition amongst children for Christmas. So you do these and you put sweets in them and you put them in the Christmas tree. So what we've done is to kind of refine this and use this as an inspiration, and then to show that actually as designers you don't always have to invent yourself, and you can look at history and take from something from there and then refine it and
pass it on to future generations as well.
Exactly.
So it doesn't get lost on the way.
Yeah, beautiful.
And the love hearts are still made in every school every Christmas still.
That's
in
right.
Sweden. So
in Scandinavia actually, all countries.
Oh, that's such a lovely story.
Yeah.
Well, do make sure you come and check out this garden. It's a show garden and it's at the Melbourne International Flower and Garden Show.